Poor Toadally. Poor Toadally awesome. He was a good boy. What's up guys, this is Danny's review and I'm here with OCG BANLIST for July 1st. Ain't too long yet. I've seen this BANLIST. Doesn't directly apply to the TCG right now, but it may be a foreshadow for what to come. So I seen the first thing to see when I was watching on Ready for Duel. I saw it from Ready for Duel. I was like, wow, totally awesome. Banned. That is the first thing to see on the Forbidden List. Totally awesome ban. And we all don't know he's suffering, paying for the sins of others. Splites. Since Splites drop on the OCG scene, it's like basically, I don't know, tier 0. Everybody in the mother playing it. And then after some formats, some weeks gone by, to counter it if you ain't playing splites, back row deck seemed to be the best thing to play against it. Because splites pin up double totally negate, using the link 2 to bring back the totally after negate and set something. You understand? And that's strong, and we see they're searching out hand traps and bouncing it back to hand with swap frog. Especially with Maxi on 3. Search a Maxi and pay back to hand. Shit, the Maxi itself helping you to make your plays because it's at level 2. OCG have it real nice, but have it real nice. So, splites causing poor totally awesome to go to 0. Now 1, 0 because they only play 1 and there's only 1 they need. So good old totally awesome going to 0. Yeah, I feel it because like the first deck I ever like topped with back then was like another budget player, so it's like when it now came out, Paleozoic Frogs, I built that because I was in Zoo format and it's like I couldn't really afford Zodiacs at the time being, so that was the other option, and that got me like 2 tops in regionals, so that's like my first tops. Top 8, yeah, both of them came 7th twice back to back, and 2 regionals back to back. So it's like, yeah, I have a sentimental value towards Totally Awesome. It's nostalgic now. That's a good boy. But there's too much on one card, so Totally RIP. Hopefully TCG don't abuse. Well, we don't have Maxi. And the TCG is just a whole different scene compared to OCG, but you never know. Next thing you know, when they come across here in I think it's Power the Elements. Yeah, we're supposed to get that later on in the year, probably August. If I correct. We go see what I do down here. But for now, totally awesome ban. Next up, Christian Halky Frybacks. I do really like calling them that, That's like it's a needle fiber and done. But boy, yes, this boy out. And he finally get banned in the OCG. Causing so much tuners in the TCG to get banned. OCG had so much fun, so much years to deal with this boy. And I think again it's splites because I just talk about splites searching a hand trap and bouncing the hand trap back to hand, returning it back to hand with swap frog. But what make that possible to search the hand trap is Hyphy Frybacks. Needle Fryback wasn't there. Because they're searching out a Ash, a special Ash or Ogre, Goose whatever you want. Effect Veiler, and then you're using the swap frog to pay it back to hand. That's very strong. Searchable hand traps. So it's like, boy, very weekend splites. Splites ain't too long even on the scene, even get a proper couple months. And already they're so powerful, they're so represented, they get touch up already. That's tough. But finally, needle fiber is banned. Notice 2 water cards. Power the ocean. And finally, on the list, on the ban list, the forbidden section, Vanity's Emptiness. It's like, wow, I was like, OCG have this on one. I was like, I don't even see this in when I watching OCG lessons, macroing what they be playing in the deck list. I don't really see it too much, but finally they ban it. I thought maybe we'd get a chance in TCG with a little Vandy's Emptiness, at least on one, but ain't looking like that again. So alright guys, we go into the limited section. Eva. Eva to one. So I don't know if it was already banned or I think it was banned in the OCG before. Or it maybe just get restricted, but I believe it was banned on our former list. So that means that Drytrons get back a little thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, you can say it in the comment section. But yeah, that's a nice thing for Drytrons, getting back one. The main deck to get back one. And I think is agents. Agents might like to play that. Yeah, they get back something. And next card is Spell Book of Judgment. Now I don't know if that was banned in the OCG. I really don't keep track of the OCG. I'm a TCG player, so but there's a big one if it came off the list, and finally them spellbook players get back at least one Spellbook of Judgment. Now good luck with that with the amount of ash we have in the game, but we'll see what I go do. Next up, branded opening. So this is Despia. Despia branded. Hitting the consistency. Because usually you use that to special Aluba. Get a piece in the graveyard after we might discard a tragedy, get a search for the tragedy. And the combo start rolling. Use it in draw phase. Escape gain, draw unlock. Escape gain, effect failure. There's a big consistency hit there. I ain't lying. But that is OCG. So we see if any TCG for now. Alright, next up, semi-limited list. Gen X Ally Birdman. I don't know if this was on 3. I don't know if it was on 1. But I know in the TCG it on 1. So most likely it was on 1 in the OCG. So I don't know what caused them to get restricted. But it's a nice card. I can see him. The best home I can see him in, I don't know, maybe with some deck with Dangers in the OCG that have a, I think Dangers mixed up with this old Dark Wolves. Yes, Dark Wolves. Danger Dark Wolf. And like, if it watch this man play long time. If they would maxi you, they would do the maxi challenge and he would search out on me special summon, and he would make you draw out your deck. And then he would count like how much cards you ask him, how much cards in your deck. And while he drawing out his deck, his own deck, trying to search wherever with his dangers, he's trying to get the card destruction. Once you get card destruction, you make sure you have more cards in your hand than your deck. Card destruction, that is it. You win the game. So I think Gen X Ally Birdman would be a help to that deck. Bouncing back a danger back to hand again, a tuner on board and then using a danger effect again. Lovely. Up next we have Fluendories and Magnificent Map. So that is a field spell. Field spell helps unbrick their hands because as consistent as it may look, the deck suffers from some consistency problems, Sometimes you're drawing into, wow, you're only playing 3 to 4 tribute summons. Sometimes they might open those same tribute summons and they continue a spell or something that a hand trap and it's like, wow, we can't do nothing. So usually, or maybe you might just get the Eaglin alone, with all the big tribute monsters. So that is a big consistency hit right there, the Magnificent Map. And sometimes you might get hand trap on one of your little birds, so you need the map to make an extra summon. It gives you additional summon. It searches. So that's a big hit. That's a big hit on Fluendories right there. But it wasn't doing, well, to me, it wasn't doing anything really in the OCG. When you start to watch the top cut charts, we only seeing splites and maybe some L-Edge, because that's the only other thing that could counter splites. Back row decks, the strongest back row deck we could play. Um, and last card on the semi-limited list is Branded Fusion. So wow, more hits to Despia Branded. So that's a powerful fusion card, fusing from the deck, sending things from the deck to the graveyard, opening up more plays to go into other fusions. There's two other cards hit right there. Alright boy, alright. Despia, even though hmm, it not any top cut, not represented like that, not causing a problem at the moment. They ain't leaving no deck behind. It's like if we hit splice like that, then wow, these other decks will probably be the decks to take over. So they're paying them in check. And now on to the unlimited list. The list that sometimes people just don't care about, or Konami like, yeah, whatever, should that shit on tree. We ain't really business about those cards. But this first card on the list I seen here, this is a good card. Orcus Harpora. That's a good card on tree. I think at the time being McKnight Orcus was a thing in the OCG and it was doing good. And I had to put the Harpora on 1 I believe. So or 0, I think it's 1. But McKnight Harper, and we know in the TCG we begging for that Harper to come to 1 because look what's going on. Outer Eternal format, I believe. The big four we had what? Sky Strikers, Salamangreats, Orcus, and Thunder Dragons. Sky Strikers getting the most love. They get back what? Slowly but surely they got back the 3 with Wanka. They get back a Engage. And they get new cards later on in the year that can help them OTK. Salamander get back 3 circles. And poor Orcus just here suffering with no horror. I don't understand this. Worse yet, free Colossus. That is my next boy next to Toadally or Summer Love. Please, free Colossus, pay 1-1. Yes, I know all they're going to cry. You can add cards from deck to hand. He's a walking, mistake. Literally a walking mistake. But like this, it has so much outs. Come on, Forbidden Challenge, Forbidden Droplets, a compulsory, a Book of Moon, and Book of Moon on 3. It's like, oh well, let me keep it rolling. So, next on the unlimited list, we do care list. Harmonizing Magician. Well, them have Electromite on 1, and we still had that on 0 over here. I know Thrift Gaming, he just waiting for Electromite to come back to 1, but ain't looking so, because they're trying to replace the boy with other Link 2s. I think the last Link 2 they tried to give us is Beyond the Pendulum. It's a cool card, but I don't really like it. I personally just don't really like it. You have to kind of like build a deck around it. Honestly, to say so, the engines you may be mixing, maybe, like Zephyr Engine, when you have Zephyr at any scale, and I believe Beyond the Pendulum would negate the scale effect. So it would go back down to a scale 5 instead of being a scale 7 after you mod it. It's according to your playstyle. But back to the list. Harmonizing Magician on 3 is a great day for the Pendulum players in OCG. I don't know if it will do anything, cause anything, because Maxi on 3, so it's like, we don't want to give our opponents so much draws. Next on the list, Night Assailant. Well, we know this guy Errata, so nobody in care. And even if it wasn't Errata, I don't think it would have made a difference. That old play where you keep on looping cards with Night Assailant, I believe. I don't think anybody would. I don't know. You never know. But it's Errata, so nobody cares. Thunder Dragon Road. Good boy. Doggy, back on 3. Thunder Dragons, get back row. That's a nice consistency card with a lower darkness. So when we banish row, we can special dark from the deck, and you know how it goes. We keep on playing. Lone Fire Blossom. Alright, plants get back there. I think they got a lot of cards restricted because of the plant FTK. I'm not sure, but it had plant FTK back then, and you getting some new plant cards, so Lone Fire Blossom going back to 3 or just like that's okay. So like yeah, take back that. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Yeah, it's like yeah, go ahead. Maxi on 3. I don't know if anybody will try to do, Omega Trishula loop. I don't even know if Omega on 3 in UCG, but it's like whatever. Trishula on 3, go ahead. Wind up carriers and mighty. Hmm. As a deck that is go with your whole hand. I wonder if you maxi them, you can still take your whole hand. Hmm. Never know. But I don't really see that going anywhere in UCG. The beginning of the end. Same Dark World Danger deck. They play one of that, so I don't know if they'll play three. Seeing that majority of the deck is dark, so that is a good. I don't know if they'll play more, but that's good support for them and the Gen X ally Birdman. Raigeki on tree finally because we have that on tree and like nobody uses it, but yeah, it's like wow, this OCG following the TCG here. But Raigeki on tree, hey, nice guy to go second with 3 Raigekis. Poor man's, lightning storm. um, but in OCG they have nice access to cards. Way more cheaper, I believe. I don't know, but they have different rarities. They get like 2 rarities of the same card in a pack, so they have it, I believe, a little easier. Divine Wind of Miss Valley. Continuous spell card. I think when a wind monster return to hand, it specials one from a wind monster from the deck level 4. I can't remember, but it's like whatever. If it comes something, we go find out. And the last card is Sword Soul Emergence. I believe that is their reinforcements or their searching card for Sword Soul. That's a consistency hit. No, I never even knew that got hit in the first place. We even hearing about Sword Soul in the UCG, but if it got hit, now it on 3 and they got back 3, so hurrah for them. So it looks like with splites out of the way, we can have a more diverse format for the OCG because it was like if it's not splite, it's back row, edge. So looks like probably T elements will take over the scene. We know, we gotta wait and see. So when the ban is taking into effect, July 1st, yes I believe, we go see what OCG doing, what they're up to. Alright, so that was Danny's review. I just thought I would do a little OCG ban list review here. And catch you on the next one.